Hey guys, thank you for clicking on this video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about things I wish I knew earlier in life. So I picked this topic because, I'm 25 now, so I think I've lived long enough to really see some stuff and to really talk about it. And I'm just going to share with you what I've learned about myself and about life and things I wish I knew earlier in life, like maybe when I was an early teen or, preteen. Just stuff I wish I knew just in my earlier days of my life. If you like the video, if you really vibe with it, don't forget to like and subscribe. So, yeah. So, things I wish I knew earlier in life was food and health and working out. I wish I knew at an early age, what food was and everything about food and working out. Yeah, we learned already in school about health and we already learned about working out, like why fitness and all that is important. We already learned all that. I mean, some kids really can't exercise or something like that. But we really learn about health in health class, but we don't really learn for real for real. We just sit there and learn what is given to us by the board of the school board. But we don't really learn the truth of it. We don't learn everything in these books in school that we were going through in health class are just in these books, but they don't really teach you why you should really eat healthy, and they just teach you that you'll have good bones, it's really good for you, you'll live longer, all this stuff. Mm-mm. It's the fact that I was born into a world with what we was called food already. What's the food that we buy? It's the food that's on the shelf versus the food that we are meant to eat are two different things, completely two different things. They teach the food that we're supposed to eat, in the books. As we live, the grocery stores have processed foods and healthy foods. Nobody really is attracted to the healthy foods all like that because they're just not used to it. When we are born into usually we get our eating habits from our environment, which is our family and stuff, and our parents. Our mothers are usually the main source of where our food comes from. And depending on the type of, mindset your mom has is what you're going to eat for dinner tonight. So we already be fed all this food that is in the stores. And our parents, they just go and buy it because in their minds, they need to buy food for the table. They need to put food on the table. They need to feed their children and all that. So they're not really thinking about the nutrients on the back of the box because they trying to feed their kids. They know, parents know that we are supposed to be eating fruits and vegetables. They know that, they just don't cook it because they don't want to eat it themselves. Because let's not forget that the food that we eat is also shared with the whole entire table. So, and then working out, it could really vary because most parents want to put their kids through fitness classes and exercising and soccer and baseball and all that. That's cool too. That's getting your kid active. Some parents really don't do that shit. They don't put their kids through, exercising and actually feed their children. So their children grow up with health issues and all that. So it's really the fact that we need to know why we need to eat healthy and all that. I mean, we know so we can live longer. But I think as children, their minds are still growing and their minds are still developing. So, and they're more operated by their subconscious mind than their conscious mind. And their conscious mind is not aware of what is being fed to them. So, the way we eat comes from childhood, and we grow up and we continue to eat like that as an adult. And as we get older, it's harder for us to break that food habit because we've been eating like cannibals since 5 years old. And then by the time we're 13 or 14 or 15, we're obese and we're big. And then by the time we're 30 or 25, we have all these health issues. We're insecure in ourselves, we're insecure in our bodies. Yeah, because we weren't eating our fruits and vegetables and working out at 13 years old. And the next thing I wish I knew earlier was money. So I don't know why. Ever since I was a kid, I always wished I had money. Because in my mind, money was just that golden ticket to get whatever you want in life, no matter. I mean, I didn't really do the math correctly. I just bought whatever I wanted with a dollar. But it was really just the fact that I wanted money because I just knew money was going to bring the things I wanted into my life. I really do believe that at young ages, 10 years old, we had to do chores, right? We had to walk around and clean our freaking mother's house and clean her floors and do her dishes. Yes, because our parents had this mindset of, I paid the bills, y'all don't do nothing but be children so y'all can clean. So that's really our first job for real. Like, our parents is really where we learn our finances from, mostly, because how they handle money is really going to be how you going to handle money. If they died, I mean, that don't count. Their social security money was your income, the money that you received after your parent died, yes, but we just was not taught how to manage money at all. That we grow up and have very bad spending habits and we buy stupid stuff. We don't invest our money properly and we grow up and be broke adults because at a young age we didn't know how to invest. Teenagers are perfect to teach finances to because they're the ones that want money and they're basically very young adults already. They're already adults. So not learning about money is just building your child or your teenager to grow up and be broke as an adult. But if the parents didn't know anything about money or if they died or something, I mean, it's understandable. I mean, in some ways, I wish I knew that I actually read the books that were today because I learned about money more about, in books. Like, books kind of like already like teach you about money. And also being around rich people can also teach you about money. Being around rich people, like networking, and also like going to finances classes and dealing with finances can also help you with like, help you with your money skills. Oh, and another thing that I wish I knew earlier was self-love. Like, self-love will help me so much with my relationships. Like self-love is only very important in so many ways, in so many situations, and it's the relationship you have with yourself, the love you give to yourself. People, I will be able to have better relationships with people because I have love for myself. I know how love is. Is that being single isn't a bad thing, but not knowing how to date and like not knowing what true love is gonna make being single like lonelier. Like, you're gonna be more alone and lonely, that you may like hold yourself back from dating because you don't know what true love and genuine relationships are. Because spirituality is something a lot of people are, I feel like we have the free will to really pick and choose what we want to believe in. But knowing what spirituality is could really just help you understand a lot of things a lot better versus what religious is. Like, we're all born into religion, but we're never born into spirituality. But whatever you believe in is okay with you and it's okay with me. Is because it all links to the same God and we're all born from the same material and we're all the same energy. What's outside of us is really just a reflection of us. What's inside of us is all connected. We are all connected in a way, spiritually. The real meaning of life is what I wish I would have learned earlier in life. But, because what is life? We don't know what life is at 5, 10, 15 years old. We just go by life. And when we don't really know the true meaning of life, we just think it's worthless. We don't even want our lives. Like, why am I even living in the first place? Why am I even here? And that's the issue of the real meaning of life. What is the meaning of life? We don't know. Because we were just born here, we were raised here, we just grew up here. But like, what is our actual purpose here? And like careers, career wise. In school, our teachers and our parents are on our asses about what we're gonna do in life. And for real, nobody really freaking knows. Because what it is, teenagers don't know what they want. All they want to do is play video games, go shopping, and be with their friends. They're not really thinking about their future that deep. And they don't really know how to think about their future that deep. So what they're gonna do is just be teenagers and lounge around and stuff. They're not gonna be like, oh, my life is important, I need to get it together. No. It really takes a person until they're 20, 25, 30 years old to be like, I need to get my life together. It should not be like that. Being in your 20s are like probably the best time in your life, but it's also they say it's the most stressful times in your life. Why does it gotta be like that? What? So you like telling me I'm not gonna be able to make good money until I have a college degree or until I'm in my 30s, 40s, and when I retire, what? No. We learn way too late like the true meaning of life. That's why there's so many people losing their jobs. That's why so many people are stressed out by their jobs. And that's why so many people really don't know where to go in life because they never knew their purpose in life. So realizing earlier, like, okay, well, my future is important. Where am I going to be when I'm 30 or 45, wherever age I'm at? And also, and if you're not doing anything, you're stagnant. Your career is very important to have in mind early. So when you're 30, 20, you have income, you have freedom. You don't have to wait until 65 years old to retire because nowadays there's 25-year-olds that are retiring. How did that happen? I don't know, but the knowledge got out, which I knew that at 15 years old I would have been a millionaire by 25. I guess not. But that's it for this video. These are just things I wish I knew earlier in life, maybe 10 years old. We just don't learn that way. We have to go through life in order to learn. And that's okay too. But if you like this video, don't forget to like and comment and share and all that. I'll see you in the next video.